The federal government has made more than 2,000 arrests in Minnesota in the immigration enforcement surge that began this month. While some are fearful and frustrated with the enforcement, others encourage people to let ICE agents do their jobs. KIMT News 3 Sam Cavone spoke with a legal defense team today to learn more about what is and isn't allowed when agents enter our communities. So Sam, First question I have for you. I've heard from groups like Copal, Minnesota, who are trying to push back against operations. They say warrants are needed. Now, that's only in private spaces, correct?
Yes, Cami. ICE can detain or arrest anyone on public property, so places like homes are considered private, which calls for that judicial warrant. But when it comes to businesses who are putting up ICE not allowed signs at the front door, it's still fair game for ICE agents to go in. There are private areas like a kitchen or an office which agents cannot enter without a warrant. And Phil Wheeler of Southeastern Minnesota Interfaith Immigrant Legal Defense says there are many things he tells people to do if they are being detained in a public setting.
So you plead the Fifth Amendment and choose to remain silent. We tell them not to sign anything because ICE will try to induce you to sign basically what amounts to a self-deportation.
Now, along the lines of remaining silent, Wheeler also told me this means anyone who is detained does not have to answer any questions that agents might ask.
Sam, what about those who are seemingly harassing ICE agents? In the city's DHS did say people were throwing ice and snowballs at some of these officers. In Rochester, we've seen signs up on hotels saying where ICE agents are parked or where they're staying. So why have we seen no arrests, at least that we know of, in this regard?
Yeah, so Cami, according to the Department of Homeland Security, arrests can be made. Secretary Kristi Noem says if you lay a hand on a law enforcement officer, you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, end quote. There's also a public tip line to report doxing and harassment against ICE officers. That number is 866-DHS-2-ICE.
All right, Sam, thank you so much. And here are some of the arrests that have been made in Rochester. The Department of Homeland Security has posted them on its website titled The Worst of the Worst. These include Carlos Cruz, who has criminal convictions of aggravated assault, cocaine, and smuggling. Pablo Hernandez Trejo, convicted of assault, smuggling illegal immigrants, and illegal re-entry. Admir Vele, convicted of assault and forgery of checks. These are just a few, according to DHS, in the country illegally on top of these convictions.